Today on Eagle Nation News, Grant Johnson spotlights how students and faculty are preparing for the opening of the new Rock Hill High School. How are students already leaving their legacy on the building?
Nate Tompkins will be in studio to discuss the newest member of the voice cast, along with YouTube sensation Dude Perfect's recent appearance at Eagle Stadium.
And finally, Mia Matney uncovers the psychological effects that social media can have on a teenager. How can social media change someone's life?
Eagle Nation News starts
right now. Good afternoon, Eagle Nation. Today is Tuesday, October 8th. I'm Cameron Silva.
And I'm Casey Boston. Sign the Beam was an event held this Wednesday to let students get involved with their school before it even finishes construction. Grant Johnson reports.
At the beginning of September, 314 students decided that they would finish out their academic careers at the new Rock Hill High School and be the first class of graduating seniors.
Most senior classes strive to leave a mark on their school before they graduate, but Rock Hill High School is allowing students to leave a physical mark on the school at tonight's Sign the Beam event.
Since we're splitting schools, we wanted both schools to have a part of the final construction piece of Rock Hill, and so kind of giving everybody an opportunity, getting people excited about Rock Hill, and then also bringing both schools together and then Prosper IC together.
Future Rock Hill students and community members were given the chance to sign a beam that will be used in the construction of the school.
Well, I'm here because I wanted to sign the board for the new high school. It is definitely pretty cool, and it looks pretty exciting for the people that's going to come here.
The goal of today's event is to show that even with the opening of a second district high school, Prosper will still stay a united community. I'm Grant Johnson reporting for Eagle Nation News.
A key witness in Amber Geiger's murder trial was shot to death outside of his apartment in Dallas. Just 10 days after testifying against Geiger, Joshua Brown was shot dead in the parking lot of his current home, just 5 miles away from his former apartment. Brown played a key role in Geiger's trial because he described her actions after his shooting.
On June 9th, a crane collapsed on a Dallas apartment complex, killing one woman and forcing the rest of the residents to leave their homes. Starting this Monday, crews have been expected to lift each car off with a crane to a new location where residents could reach and reclaim them. Management has expressed their estimation of moving cars to be 10 to 12 vehicles per day.
I don't know about you, Casey, but the weather has definitely seemed to cool down a little bit these past few weeks.
It has.
So now we're going to send it over to Grant Johnson with your fast forecast, and hopefully we can get some good news.
Thanks, guys. Yesterday we did get a taste of the cooler fall weather, and thankfully the cooler temperatures are here to stay. Well, at least for this week. The current temperature is 73 degrees with a little breeze of 7 miles an hour. Temperatures for the rest of the day will reach a high at 79 at 3 p.m. Here are the temperatures for the rest of the week. We can expect some rain on Friday. There's a 59% chance. And on Monday, there's a 30% chance of rain as well. That's all I have for you today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Grant. When we return, Nate Tompkins will be live in studio to discuss the newest coach that will be joining The Voice. Stay tuned.
Now we're going to send it over to Nate Tompkins, who is here in studio with your Talent Talk update, brought to you by Corbridge Orthodontics.
Sports entertainment group Dude Perfect has once again traveled to Prosper to film their newest video, All Sports Trick Shots, which was uploaded to YouTube yesterday. In the video, Dude Perfect executes various trick shots at Children's Health Stadium in Prosper ISD, the Dr. Pepper Arena, and their very own headquarters. It's cool to see them in the community considering they graduated from our very own Prosper High School. On Monday, singer-actor Nick Jonas announced during an appearance on The Ellen Show that he will be joining the upcoming season 18 of NBC's The Voice, set to air in spring 2020. He will be joining veteran coaches Blake Shelton, Kelly Clarkson, and John Legend in his first season as a coach. Ellen revealed the news by showing videos of Shelton, Clarkson, and Legend welcoming Jonas to the team. Jonas explained on the show that he is very excited to be a part of the show. he told the crowd that they were the first people he had told, and he thanked them for being a part of this special moment for him. Well, that's all the time I have for you today. Back to you guys at the desk.
It is no question that phones are a big part in people's daily lives.
Not only phones, but social media in specific. Mia Matney takes a look at how social media can influence teens.
Social media has a huge impact on the lives of teenagers all around the world. Many students here at PHS are greatly affected by social media in both good and bad ways. Instagram is one of the most used social media apps for teenagers, but how does this app affect them?
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any of those social media outlets make people look like they have an incredible life. How often do you see somebody posting something on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter that talks about how bad their day is? 9 times out of 10, they're getting on, maybe they're bragging about something or they're being encouraging, but it really doesn't show exactly what the person is going through all the time.
While social media typically affects students on a local level, Ella Lee, a student here at PHS, had a TikTok go viral, resulting in much attention from students from Prosper to many people she didn't even know.
I've noticed a lot more people have recognized me, and a famous guy DM'd me, said talking about it and stuff like that. I don't know, it just went viral.
The effects of social media greatly affect teenagers around the world, and while there are some negatives, there are many positives that can come out of nowhere. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Mia Matney, Prosper.
Now Maya Peterson is in studio with a recap of the weekend and more sports to come this week.
This past weekend of sports had some major upsets that led to some upsetting choices. On Friday night, Waco La Vega took on Liberty. La Vega was leading 49-6. However, this game was cut short in the third quarter by a double forfeit. This forfeit was brought on by a bench-clearing brawl, resulting in both teams being charged with a loss, putting an end to La Vega's undefeated season record. Shout out to our Redskin fans who just racked up their 5th loss of the season. The Redskins retaliated by firing head coach Jay Gruden, who hasn't been cutting it for the team since his early start in 2014. This disagreement was ignited back during the NFL draft when Redskins general manager Bruce Allen wanted to draft Dwayne Haskins, and Gruden did not. The Redskins are not the only team on a losing streak because, sadly, the Cowboys have lost their past 2 games. This weekend being against the Packers, Prescott coming off of a big game against the Saints, throwing an interception that ended the game, would continue and throw for 3 interceptions, making his completion percentage 61 compared to Aaron Rodgers' percentage of 63, allowing Aaron Rodgers to prove this is not Jerry's world. Instead, it's Aaron's world. Lastly, our Lady Eagles volleyball team will be in action tonight in the Eagles Nest at 5:30. If you want to hear more sports like this, be sure to tune in every day for a recap of sports from this week. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Maya. That's all the time that we have for you today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Casey Boston.
And I'm Cameron Silva. Live long and prosper.